more impactful. Cooperative learning structure, very important. These are not big words. I have made it very, very simple because you already have those excellent books with digital technology and how you can do it. You already have all that with you. All I'm doing is how you as a teacher, because the technology can be useful only if as a teacher you're able to implement it effectively. You're able to make it engaging. Otherwise, you can show them a video of 15 minutes, I can tell you the child will go to sleep. You have to create a cooperative learning structure where a teacher, rather than calling on one student at a time, these small kids also, you must understand, they are missing the social connect. You know, in your class, why I said 45 minutes, 5 minutes, you have to let them look at each other, talk to each other. It's all right. You can't begin your class. Keep quiet now. I'm going to be talking. No, let them talk to each other. There are thousands of you on this in this session. And I'm sure if 50 of you know each other, you're dying to tell each other, hey, how are you? How was your lockdown? Of course, you're excited. The same way the kids. I've never understood the concept as a teacher, as a school head. How can children be quiet and learn? They can't. A quiet class is a dead class. When you take if a real life class is taking, and whenever I would take around the class where there was a little noise, the children running around, I knew that that is an engaging class. The children are learning. The teacher, in a quiet class, the teacher may be very good. She may be teaching very well. I have no doubt about that. But are the children absorbing or are they sleeping? You know, if 20 minutes, if I read out something to you, you'll sleep off or you'll put your photo and disappear. The same thing with kids. You need to make it engaging for them. You need to create that excitement. Have a puppet. Okay, here comes the little puppet. Little Miss Shalini is here. What? Wow, it is exciting for the little kids. So very, very important that you try and understand the cooperative structure. Let them talk for 5 minutes. Okay, children, so if a child is not looking at you, you know who's the best friend of that child. If you don't, then you can create virtual. That's what we do, right? In a real class, when a child is sitting in a corner, we say, hey, this is your buddy. So create that, this is your buddy. Because remember one thing, education at this stage is not about teaching them ABCD. It's about teaching them life skills. It's about giving them that confidence to be able to learn later in life. It is about teaching them the cognitive, the metacognitive, the fine motor skills, all those skills. It's a skill period at this time. So very, very important cooperative learning structure. Differentiated instruction. I find a lot of teachers say, how can I differentiate? These are small kids. What can I do? Of course you can do. You already know there are different ways the children learn, right? Like some of you might like seeing my face. Some of you might like seeing the PPT, say, oh, she's so, what bindi she has put, let's see the PPT. Some of you might like to see a video. It is your choice, right? So I need to be, that's why if I put the PPT and keep talking, I tell you, I will not know what is happening behind my back. I need to see you. I have to cater to each and every individual of the 1,000 participants who are here. So very important. When you plan your lesson, planning is very important. If you don't plan your lesson, you're planning to fail. Failing to plan is equal to planning to fail. See, when you plan a lesson, you need to know what exactly you will be doing. You need to be having that plan in your mind. And remember, the early years teachers are like magicians, because you may go with the plan. You decide, okay, today in the virtual class, I'm going to tell a story, right? And when the children come, they start talking to each other because they're seeing each other after maybe a month or 2 months, whatever. And you say, oh my God, your plan has gone out of the window, but it's all right. Because you've taught them a very important skill, communication. You've taught them a very important skill, bonding with each other. You've taught them a very important skill of how do we, take care of each other, sharing, caring. These are the things. You should give yourself a pat each day. Not when you've been able to do A to Z, but when you've been able to teach them the life skills. because they will learn ABCD. They will learn. No, I mean, if I was to ask all 1,000 of you, did you get 100 out of 100 in math all throughout your school days? No, we struggled. We were good in some subjects, we were not good in some subjects, but yeah, but what made us stand out in life is our skills which we learn. And you have to give yourself a pat each day at the end of the day. Not, oh, I could teach them A to Z. No, I could teach them the life skills. Today I taught the children, how do they talk to each other? Wow, brilliant. Because there are books, there are things which are there to help you. But you as a teacher, how can you bring about a difference? Like, when you make, you're from different parts of India. So there is a very famous lal mas, right? Lal mas, that, the mutton dish, Hyderabadi, I think it is, or Rajasthani. Now, everything, you make a normal dish, it is fine. But when you put that typical masala, it gives it a different flavor. The same thing you as a teacher do. Everything is there for you. The books are there. The digital aids are there, which is like excellent. All you need to do is to create a good, the recipe is there, create a good dish which becomes exciting, engaging. How you serve a dish makes a difference. Somebody serves an uncooked dish and put it in a nice platter, you feel so tempted to eat. Somebody puts a beautiful dish and it's not cooked, but you will love it. But if it is not properly displayed, you don't go it. Why do people spend so much money on displaying things on their shop windows? Because that is attractive. So what is your job as a teacher? How do I make the classroom engaging? How do I make it exciting? How do I make sure that the earlier kids are sitting there? And it's all right. If a kid says, "Nahi, I don't want to sit," okay, baby, you can go and rest. You can come next time. And when you give him that freedom, I can bet you on that. Send him a little note. Dear, whatever, let's take any name. Dear John, I really missed you on the class. His daddy will read it to him, or mommy will read it to him. But I can tell you, the child, wow, my ma'am sent me a message. I'm going to come to the class. You have to create that environment. Nobody else can do it. So we're just going to go back to the screen. So how do you give differentiated instruction? Offering them choice. When you're taking those 245 minutes class, you can ask the children, you want to do story today or you want to do rhyme?